Imagine this. It is a little after 9 at night. The dishes are done, the house has gone soft and quiet, and your dog is lying in their usual spot by the couch. Nothing is wrong. Not really. But something in the way they settled tonight caught your eye. They circled a beat too long before lying down. They let out a small breath, the kind that sounds almost like a sigh. And for just a second, you thought, "Are you okay, buddy?" Then the moment passed, and you told yourself it was nothing. I want to talk to you tonight, because that little feeling you get, that quiet tug that says something is a bit off, is one of the most important things you own as a pet parent. Dogs are honest creatures, but they are not loud about pain. They will not tell you the way a person would. They tell you in small ways, in signs so gentle that most loving owners miss them for weeks. Not because they do not care, because no one ever showed them what to look for. So tonight, I am going to show you 7 quiet signs that your dog might be hurting. Simple things you can watch for, starting the moment this video ends. And please, stay with me all the way to the end, because the last sign is the one people miss most, and it is the one that matters. I am Dr. Ellie, and I am so glad you are here. Before we get to the signs, I need you to understand one thing, because it changes how you see everything else. Dogs hide pain on purpose. It is written into them. Long before they slept at the foot of our beds, their ancestors lived in a world where showing weakness was dangerous. An animal that limped, that cried out, that looked sick, was an animal that fell behind. So over thousands of years, dogs learned a quiet rule. When it hurts, do not show it. Your dog still carries that rule. Even now, warm and safe and deeply loved, a part of them will try to carry the pain quietly, so as not to worry you. Think about that. Your dog will hurt in silence to protect you. That is why this matters. And it is also why you should never, ever feel guilty if you did not notice sooner. You were not being careless. You were being lied to, gently, by an animal who loves you. Our job is simply to learn their language. So let us learn it together. The first sign is the easiest to explain away, and that is exactly why it slips past so many people. Your dog starts slowing down. Maybe they used to fly up the stairs and now they pause at the bottom. Maybe the morning walk that used to pull your arm off is a little more relaxed lately. Maybe they think twice before jumping onto the couch, or they take the low route instead of the leap they always made. And here is the trap. We look at that and we smile and we say, "Oh, they are just getting older." Sometimes that is true. But very often, slowing down is not age. It is pain. Sore joints, an aching hip, a back that does not bend the way it used to. Age is a number. Stiffness is a feeling. Do not let the word old hide a problem you could actually help. Watch how your dog moves when they do not know you are watching. That is where the truth lives. The second sign is written in the body itself. A comfortable dog is a loose dog. Soft shoulders, an easy curve to the back, a relaxed tail. When something hurts, that softness goes away. You might notice a hunch in the back, like they are bracing. You might see them stand with their head held low and their weight shifted back off their front legs. Some dogs do a stretch that looks almost like a bow, front end down, back end up, and they hold it, again and again, because it eases a deep ache in the belly. That last one matters. A stretch you have never seen before, done over and over, is not your dog doing yoga. It can be a real sign of pain, and sometimes serious pain. If you see it, take it seriously. The body does not know how to lie. Learn your dog's normal shape, the relaxed one, so that the day it changes, you feel it before you can even explain it. The third sign is a quiet one, and it happens right in front of us while we scroll past it. Licking. A dog who licks or nibbles the same spot over and over, a paw, a leg, a hip, is often telling you that spot hurts. We tend to think of licking as cleaning, or boredom, or a nervous habit. And sometimes it is. But a dog will also lick a sore place the way you might rub a bruise, on instinct trying to soothe it. Here is what to look for. Is it always the same spot? Is the fur there thinning, or stained a rusty brown from the saliva? Does the skin underneath look angry? That is not grooming. That is a red flag standing quietly in your living room. I am not asking you to treat it tonight. I am asking you to notice it, and to bring it up with your vet, because the licking is the smoke, and something underneath is the fire. The fourth sign shows up at one of the happiest places in your dog's whole day. The bowl. Most dogs love dinner with their entire heart. So when a dog gets quiet about food, we should pay attention. Maybe they come to the bowl but hesitate. Maybe they pick up kibble and drop it, or chew only on one side of their mouth, or turn their head as if the food is suddenly hard work. Some dogs will even walk away hungry. Very often, this is the mouth. Sore gums, a cracked or infected tooth, pain that turns every bite into a small ordeal. Dental pain is one of the most common and most missed sources of suffering in dogs, and they hide it beautifully because they still want to eat, they just cannot do it comfortably. A dog changing how they eat is a dog asking for help in the only way they know. Do not scold a picky eater too quickly. Look in their mouth, gently, and then let your vet take a proper look. The fifth sign is one you can catch in a calm, quiet moment, which is why I love it. Panting is normal after a run, on a hot day, or when your dog is excited. But panting at rest, when the room is cool and nothing has happened, is different. So is a fine trembling in the legs or the body when your dog is just lying there. These can be the ways a dog carries pain or stress in their body when they think no one is looking. So here is a simple habit. In the evening, when everything is settled, just watch your dog breathe for a minute. Are they panting when they should be peaceful? Are they shivering when the room is warm? A calm dog in a calm room should look, well, calm. When they do not, believe it. That 1 minute of watching can tell you more than a whole day of guessing. The sixth sign is the one that breaks hearts a little, because it does not look like a health problem at all. It looks like a personality change. Pain changes mood. A dog who is hurting might grow withdrawn, drifting off to another room, wanting to be alone in a way they never used to. Or they swing the other way and become clingy, following you from room to room, needing to be near you. And some of the gentlest dogs in the world will growl, or flinch, or even snap when you touch a certain spot. That is not your sweet dog turning mean. That is your sweet dog saying, "Please, not there, it hurts. This is so important, so please hear me." If your dog suddenly snaps when touched, do not punish them for it. Thank them, quietly, for telling you the truth, and then find out why. A change in temperament is a change in well-being, almost every single time. Who your dog is, day to day, is information. When the person you know starts to fade, something underneath is usually the reason. And now, the seventh sign. The one most people miss, and the one I promised you at the start. It lives in two quiet places: the face and the sleep. Look at your dog's face when they are resting. A comfortable dog has a soft face, loose brow, easy eyes, ears in their natural place. A dog in pain often has a tight face. They may squint or hold their eyes half closed. The brow looks tense. The ears sit flatter or pull back. It is subtle, and you will only catch it if you know the soft version by heart. And then there is sleep. Watch for the two extremes. A dog who suddenly sleeps far more than usual, sinking into it to escape how they feel, and a dog who cannot get comfortable, who circles and shifts and sighs and gets up and lies back down, over and over, unable to settle. Both of those, too much or not enough, can be pain wearing the costume of a bad night. The face and the sleep are where a hurting dog is most honest, because they think, in those moments, that no one is watching. But you are. And now you know what you are looking at. Now, I know we just walked through 7 signs of pain, and I do not want you to close this video and start staring at your dog in a panic, certain that every yawn is a tragedy. Please do not do that. That is not why we are here. Because here is the truth underneath all 7. None of this was ever about fear. It was about attention. It was about love with its eyes open. One sign, on one day, is usually just a dog being a dog. What you are learning to notice is a pattern, a change that stays. Your dog moving through the world a little differently than they did last month. And when you see that pattern, you do not need to have the answer. You just need to make one phone call to the one person trained to find it, your veterinarian. You be the eyes. Let them be the hands. I will tell you about a dog named Biscuit, a golden retriever I think about often. His family did everything right, except they almost talked themselves out of it. He was just slowing down, they said. Just getting older. But something tugged at his mom, that same quiet feeling I described at the start of tonight. She trusted it. She made the call. And because she caught it early, when it was still just a whisper, Biscuit got years he might not have had. Not because she was a doctor. Because she paid attention and then she asked for help. That is all any of us can do. And it is everything. So tonight, before you go to sleep, I want you to do one small thing. Go find your dog. Sit with them for a minute. Watch how they lie down. Watch their face. Learn their soft, comfortable, ordinary normal, so that the day it changes, you will feel it in your chest before you can even say why. That quiet attention is the greatest medicine you will ever give them, and it does not cost a thing. Tell me in the comments, which of these 7 signs did your dog once show you, and how did you catch it? Your story might be the exact thing another worried owner needs to read tonight, so please share it. If this helped you see your best friend a little more clearly, subscribe and stay with me, because we are just getting started, and there is so much more I want to show you. Until next time, give your best friend a gentle scratch behind the ears for Dr. Ellie tonight. Stay kind, trust your instincts, and I will see you in the very next